It is quite frankly one of the funniest shows on television. It's Veep on HBO, and it returns for season 6 at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, starring the gentleman to my right. He is Tony Hale back here on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you, Tony.
So good to see you.
You bet.
I love coming here.
Thank you for saying that. Two-time Emmy-Award winner for Outstanding Comedy Series. You won an Emmy for this, and we just were talking in the commercial break.
You guys are nominated for an Emmy.
We are that this time around.
That is very exciting.
Ba-boom.
Yes, yes, I saw that.
Yeah, they just pointed to the sky, sort of like Sammy Sosa-like or Barry Bonds-like coming to the plate right there.
Big Poppy, Rich.
Big Poppy-like. I try to avoid all mentions of Red Sox, as you know. Are they trying to get you to convince me to have them speak if we win? Is that what I just heard during the commercial break, Tony?
I feel like they should have a voice.
Thank you, Tony.
I feel like
Appreciate
you guys
it.
should be able
We're
to
an integral
speak
part of the show.
Who you want to thank? Who are who's each one of you? What's one person you would thank immediately?
The haters.
The haters.
Yeah. Shout out to the
that's
haters.
a Boston guy for you right there.
Yeah.
Just immediate negativity.
Yes, you got it. And Law, what about you?
I'd like to thank Tony Hale because without great guests, the show doesn't really get to where it is.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Say the right words, Mike Del Tufo. Who would you thank?
Mom and Dad, man. Thank you.
Oh, nice. There you go. I loved it. The immediate yes.
All right, we'd like to thank
What's
Rich
the
for
name of
allowing
the show?
three idiots
Remind
like us to
these
talk
guys.
on
What's the name
Daily
of
Show.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Then I would thank Rich Eisen.
Second.
Mom and Dad, yeah, you'd be like,
That's true. Who would you think?
Myself.
Oh, my. Wow. Full circle.
It's sort of like an Austin Powers moment. I allow myself to
I
thank
just like
myself.
to thank me.
Great job, me.
Right? I mean, if you had,
sure.
if you were so fortunate to win an award for the Tony Hale Show.
Oh, yes.
Right,
yes,
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
obviously you have won awards personally.
Sure.
The team has won an award.
Yeah,
You've been part of an ensemble cast, not just here, but Arrested Development, for crying out loud.
Sure.
You understand? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here?
It's hard. It's hard. I'm getting glimpses.
It's coming at you so fast.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And so you're also you're the host of the Shorty Awards that we mentioned as well, right?
I am. Next weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah. So, because I know you're on Twitter at Mr. Tony
I am
Hale.
on Twitter, yeah.
Okay, and this is for all digital
This is
awards,
for all
social
digital,
media?
YouTube, this whole community that's online that have their own shows
Yes.
and YouTube stars. And I've kind of seen a lot that I haven't known, but like people watch these videos where they open packages slowly and stuff. You guys know about this?
No, I don't.
I know. They will just,
What are you saying?
they will open packaging. And then also there's these videos where they'll pour water and make people go to sleep. I mean, it's opening toys and talking about makeup tutorials. It's this whole kind of world.
Well,
out
that
there.
one I know.
Sure
I've
you do.
seen that. You know.
Of course.
Well, I mean, we just had Chris Brockman dressed as a clown
Very true.
last week.
Yeah.
And Eric Stonestreet, who is a clown aficionado, sent us videos for us to follow by the rule of law.
I didn't know he was a clown aficionado.
Oh my gosh!
say that word right.
Like, yes, he's. I mean,
Was there a specific style of clowning that he?
Tony.
Oh, that's a bad
You're
question.
stepping in it. Like, look at the screen right here. I'll explain the one on the left, the one in the
Yes,
middle.
that's all real.
Is 3 years in a row, Chris lost the contest of March Madness, finished in last. You could see on the left in the middle, there's makeup around the eyes, which is apparently a flagrant violation of clown makeup.
Really?
And then you see on the right, sort of a Marcel
Yeah,
mime thing.
yeah.
That was Stone Street's personal express.
Now, why would this
sort
be
of
so
directions.
offensive? Because I feel like that's a typical clown thing, is where you have the coloring here and then the white around the eyes.
If Stone Street was here
Tony,
right
I'm
now,
being blasphemous now.
the scorn that would be heaped upon you right now.
I wonder if he loves the show Baskets.
I bet you he doesn't.
Oh, God. It's offensive. Do you know that show?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course, with Zach Galifianakis.
It's a good show.
It is a good show. So what do you learn for being a host of the Shorties?
I'm
just
learning.
all this
I'm
stuff.
learning, but
Are you locked in on the social media front? I mean, how
I'm
much?
getting better. I'm already pretty distracted, so I have to be careful that I'm not so locked in.
Right.
But I enjoy it. It's fun. I like the Insta.
Okay.
I like the Twitter.
Look at you. That's what the kids say, don't they?
Yeah,
The
it is.
Insta. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess MySpace and you guys were saying earlier that joke about in memoriam. What would be the in memoriam segment?
Vine
and MySpace would be in
MySpace.
Friendster, Tony.
Friendster would also be
Friendster.
in the in
I feel
memoriam.
like MySpace tried to have a comeback though.
Tried.
They tried, right? And it didn't go anywhere?
That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's such a sad story.
Yeah.
Such a-
Tom. Remember Tom was friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Well, Tom,
He's the original guy.
Tom would probably be the one they forget to put it in memoriam, and it would create such a stink.
Maybe Napster, a little Napster in there too.
Oh, wow. They got in trouble, though.
They got in some trouble. Yeah.
Big trouble. Yeah.
They're the bad boys of the shorties.
They were the bad ones.
Yeah.
What is it? Is there a gift bag?
I don't know, but that always excites me.
I'm wondering what's the phone
No,
call?
no. Wait.
I love
Hold on.
I do. I can't say no to free.
It's a GIF bag.
It's a GIF bag.
Yeah. You get it? You
I
get it?
don't.
It's a bag of GIFs.
Oh, a GIF bag.
Right.
I got it. I was thinking J-I-F-F like peanut butter. What's the peanut butter?
Well,
It's just the peanut butter.
Jiffy peanut butter. Or maybe I'm saying something.
Tony Hale here on the Rich Eisen show. So
Who doesn't know peanut butter names?
how much fun are you guys having on Veep? Because it looks like a total complete blast that you are having.
We have a pretty
when you
great
do
time.
this show.
We have a great time, and it's like, oh man, it's a good group of people. I mean, as you know, it's like you get older, you don't want to work with the ego, you don't want to work with the entitlement, and it's just a team. We're all for each other. With comedy, you kind of have to have a lot of trust because when you throw the ball, you want to trust that it's going to be thrown back in terms of jokes, and many times I've done things in the past where you kind of speak up and you say, yeah, something doesn't feel right. I feel like this could be better, and you get the look like, well, I think it's good. I think it's fine. But here it's like when you feel like something's off, everybody's on board, and it's like, yeah, let's work on it. Let's get this right. And that's just it's a team that I'm very thankful to be a part of.
And we saw Julia Louis-Dreyfus, speaking of team, rooting her son on in the March Madness. She was just going crazy in the.
And it's very, because we were shooting sometimes while games were going on, and that was really hard for her. And so we would always watch it on her phone.
And that's the thing I love because her son didn't play very much, but she's still locked in.
Oh man, but have you seen her at the games?
She's crazy.
She goes crazy, and it's so fun.
Well, speaking of Twitter and social media, she could be nominated for what she sent out was after Northwestern made the tournament for the first time in its school history.
Yeah.
She sent out a video of her dancing like Elaine,
yes.
which went viral.
Yes.
Now, I know she's won Emmys. I mean,
Sure.
she could be on the short list for the shorties.
Wasn't there
this
some
year.
game? I can't remember what it was. We were watching. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
We were watching. There was a Hail Mary thrown on the other side. Did you guys see
That was
that?
against
It was
Michigan.
against Michigan,
Rich to
yes.
see you.
It was against Michigan.
Yeah,
That was a rough day for me.
I was an
I'm sorry.
Great job, Tony.
I'm sorry, guys.
I was the agony of defeat. You were part of Thrill of the Victory?
I was part of the thrill of victory.
Me, not so much.
But it was like 2 seconds left or something like that, right?
Can we stop talking
No,
about this?
please. I want to keep talking about it.
No, it was
'Cause
the
I don't know
last
anything
play
about
of the game.
sports. That's the one
last
thing I know.
play of the game. They won the game on that play.
Is there any there for more Arrested Development?
I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. Like everybody wants to do it, and it seems like schedules are starting to work out.
Really?
And, yeah.
Because I know that was an issue the last time. Is
Sure,
getting
yeah.
everybody in the
Everybody
same
on
room
board.
enough to fill out a whole season of
Yeah.
shows was difficult.
It's looking good, and I mean things seem to be coming in place, and so I'm cautiously optimistic. But my thing is, I kind of want to see where the story goes because the last season something happened to my girlfriend, Miss Liza Minnelli, which I wasn't too happy about, and I want to see what happened to her. I want to see where Buster goes.
Do you want to tell your Liza Minnelli story? Mike
You have a
Tufo?
Liza Minnelli story?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I was
come
her
on.
driver.
You were her driver.
I was her driver for a movie of the week in 1995. And literally, it was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Yeah, but where'd you go? Where'd you take her?
Where'd you drop her off?
Where'd you
Tell me
take
whose
her?
house
Where'd
you
you take
dropped her off.
Scott Baio's.
Okay, sure. Sure.
And,
did she? Because my wife and I she went to lunch with my wife and I once, and she sang for us.
Oh, yeah.
in the back
She's
seat.
the
Did she
greatest.
sing?
Yes.
What song did she sing? Liza with a Z.
I made her sing New York, New York.
Yes.
She actually did it for me because it's one of my favorite songs from Sinatra.
That's
and I'm like,
so
you have to
good.
sing New York. And she did it. The night she would ride up front with me, and it would be the coolest thing. I'm like, I am sitting next to royalty.
Yes.
And I'm like, and she was she literally was the nicest person I ever worked
She's
with.
the sweetest, and the best
Yeah.
thing is when she sings. She's done it so many times that she could hear the orchestra. So she'd go, "Liza with a Z, ba-da-ba-ba-bam," and I was like, "Please keep going." And then she would tell stories of her mom, of her
stories are
mama,
amazing.
but they weren't coming from a place of ego. They were coming from a place of like, listen to my
Yeah.
life, like listen to how
This is what
my
happened.
life has been.
And why was she going to Scott Baio's house?
Oh well, why not?
They were dating.
They were
They were dating.
I'm sorry.
They were dating. Well, dating. I actually, somewhere in the
Yes.
world, there's a Star magazine with my picture and her because we got our picture taken.
Wait, we gotta wait. So hold on.
We need to find
Somewhere in
this.
the world, yeah.
We
There
gotta
was
pull
I
this
was
car back. One second.
We gotta find it.
Liza was dating Scott Baio. Is that? Am I hearing that correctly?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
They researched it because they didn't believe me.
Because Scott Baio was on Arrested Development.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold.
Hey now.
How awkward was it on the set
just
that
opened
day?
up.
I didn't know there was any awkwardness.
Yeah, they were good friends. Yeah.
They were good friends.
Liza loves
Whoa,
Chachi.
there's a lot happening today.
Liza with a Z loved Chachi with a C.
Wow. All right. I got a lot to think about today.
And with that, we send you into your day, good sir.
Yes. Can't wait.
Thanks for coming back here,
Thanks for
Tony.
having
Man,
me,
I
Veep.
cannot wait for Veep. Reed Scott's coming on the show Friday.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Look forward to having him here. And what a great cast. We've had Matt Walsh on this show before. Gary Cole.
Oh, right.
Oh,
the
my
voice and the hair.
gosh. Well, I mean, Office Space
Yeah, sure.
is one of my favorite.
I need to watch that again.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
been a
just
long
for him, just like, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get the memo? No? All right. I mean, just fantastic.
That's right.
Tony Hale, at Mr. Tony Hale on Twitter.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.